America is also going bankrupt extremely quickly.
Old American dream is dead.
As a financial problem, the government has a debt problem.
Or the crash that led to the Great Depression, which left 1 in 4 Americans unemployed.
And throughout history, when you have these sorts of things, then there's great clashes.
And cue the fire. We have a trigger that has been pulled. There is no going back. I am completely done. The world is cooked. Ray, you should see, guys, I'm going to show you England. If you happen to be Jewish, it's like Holocaust. I would recommend you get out. You're going to go, no way. This is fake news. It is not fake news. This is the truth. We have Ray Dalio. This just came out a few hours ago. Quote, we're heading into a very, very dark times, which we are, but you're like, but I'm not in it. We're in it. We're going through it. So wait till we come out on the other end. And says the solution comes from a Chinese proverb. A smart rabbit has 3 holes. Yes, Kitty? Yes, Kitty. Why am I on the phone? You're right here.
I want to solve the riddle.
Kitty, it's a proverb.
Oh, well, Kitty has 3 holes.
And if Kitty's dad is currently watching, Ron, I am sorry. It was under duress. The comments section has just been lit up. One more day without Kitty and we're unsubscribing. But I honestly, Ray, I'm sorry. I haven't even read your article. Yes, 3 holes. There's so many solutions, and I shall present solutions to you. I don't know if you guys know this, but the rich become rich, not in good times. They actually become rich in bad times. George Soros actually figured this one out in the 90s. Look into it. The Great Depression. I don't know why that was a hard word for me. You had Jesse Livermore, became one of probably the richest man in the world. He figured out one button. Warren Buffett, same thing. On and on. You do not make life-changing digits in what is about to happen. There is something wrong with your noggin. The Wall Street Journal says, one more push, man. Let's just get them all in. Black Swan manager. That's a doom and gloom. Hey, you're a manager? Yeah. Black Swan. Everything's bad 24/7. Like Johnny Bravo on steroids. Johnny Bravo, never taken steroids. Thought about it. But be ready, kids. Black Swan, it's huge rally. Look at this. I'm sorry. Donald Trump. Huge rally, and then 1929 style crash. Have to be honest with you. Do I see that kind of crash? No. Do I see panic? Yes. See the entire world rolling over into a recession, depression? I do. I mean, I pick a chart. How about freight? How about stuff, goods, not services, moving around? Look, here we is. Recession. If you're like, well, it wasn't as bad as that. You weren't allowed to move things here. Amazing government. I know it's just 2 weeks. Guys, look, can you see this? It was already on the move. They knew it. It's like, how do we fix this? More specifically, I actually drew it wrong. It was like that. And then they're like, okay, we'll lock them all down. With stimmies, and then you got that, and then here we go. It's just the same trajectory. Breaking news, you guys have been feeling it for a while. Again, this stuff's brand new, just coming out. It's just confirming what I've been sending you. A mint, which would be sentiment. Consumer sentiment index, 7 decades. That's for LA Unified. A decade is 10 years, so that'd be 70. We're here. I'm going to chalk that up to not good. Almost as bad as when they locked y'all down. And this is worse than 2008. Actually, the only thing good about 2008, the music was at least better. You guys remember, right? Low, Flo Rida, T-Pain. Now all we have is like mumble rap with the fentanyl fold. New dance move hitting the club. What's coming in from Y'all Gonna Die Finance? 1 in 3 Americans say their financial situation, okay, in the last year, 12 months, it's deteriorating. Chalk that up to another word I cannot say. Deteriorate. Nope. Still can't do it. and I don't even edit this. They're like, look, he looks like a clown and he's an idiot. But my point is, we're like not even rolling. We're like, wee. Well, the trigger's already been pulled. We're not going back. I don't know how y'all getting out of this. Governments are going to do everything. Your Bill of Rights. They're going to try to remove everything. If you are Jewish and living in the United Kingdom, pack the bags. Levi, Noah, Daniel, it's time to go. This is what's happening right now. Welcome to the Holocaust. Quote, you are quite openly Jewish. This is from a cop. Quote, if you choose to remain here, you will be arrested. Look at this. Sure, okay.
Pro-Palestinian marks, right? I'm not accusing you of anything, but I'm worried about the reaction to it now. You've been escorted out of this area so you can go about your business, go where you like freely, or if you choose to remain here, because you are causing a breach of these people and these other people, you will be arrested.
Let me just pause it because you probably couldn't hear it. If you choose to remain here, you will be arrested. When Dahlia was telling you there's 3 holes, one hole that I would recommend, God, so many jokes, I just can't. Just get out. Or let's come down to the end, which I'll come down and highlight it for you. T-Pain plus reflection equals progress. Put the headphones on. Go back to 2009, listen to Flow Rider, get out, go to Florida. Or this entire thing goes, as everyone is maxed. It is, and I know everyone's like, you said it's gonna crash. Okay, 1, it's not gonna crash. 2, hey, you're maxed out now, aren't you? Counting on the government to just keep putting it on the card, which they are too. I don't know when they're gonna max out. Americans are approaching their credit card limits ahead of the holidays. Also, another way that I know that it's at the end, we're at the end. We're at the end. Americans continue to tap into retirement accounts. When you're 25, I'm going to go with there's a problem with that. Also, coming across a wire from Kitty, she said, Google, sorry, just a side note. She's kind of ADHD, kind of quasi-dumb ADHD. Google to reinstate who's stupid now? Google to reinstate banned, meaning like people like me. YouTube account censored for political speech. COVID-19, can I say it? Actually, this was about the time that I had a brick wall assigned above my head. People like to call it shadow banned. So if for some reason God's like, you gotta subscribe. Oh, can you click subscribe? Somehow you found me. And I know the only way I can grow this channel is if I start a new one. But I ain't gonna do that because it's just me and you. I mean, hey, if God, he's like, go, you're like, I don't know, I just typed in J Bravo. I was praying one morning and God's like, no, just the letter J. I mean, worst case scenario is they boot me and I just keep traveling the world. Also, I will be on a plane today, boots on the ground. Got to make sure Europe, because it looks like it's falling. I need to check it out. And then there's another story about being banned. And then, this page doesn't exist. Looks like we're halfway there living on a prayer. If I could, I'd go back to the 80s. Can you guys believe 80s? I'd take 80s. Internet was a little slow, but I would take it. I used to do that with the phone. It was like, brr, brr. Yeah, that was me. I'm a geek. Also, I will not be flying Spirit. And if you currently are working for them, sorry about that. Economy's booming. Spirit Airlines furloughing almost 2,000 flight attendants just before the Christmas. Can you believe we've already reached Christmas? Might be a good time to surprise the kids, right? With the Christmas holiday to Disney World. Oh, by the way, because the economy is so great, Disney World is empty, which I guess I got to get boots on the ground for that one, so I will be there. Visiting my friend Stephen Van Meter as Americans fear tourism is finished in Florida, which I have a tradition with Stephen. I go over there. I always support the guy. Remember when he had 4,000 subscribers? I'm like, just copy me. Well, except for the things that'll get you shadow banned. I'll show you. Is going here. Man, it is a frozen chocolate martini. Sorry, chasing squirrels. It's really good in a horrifically disgusting kind of way. Because I know men in the audience, they're like, oh, that looks horrible, right? I know it's you like yours neat. Or maybe you'll have an old-fashioned. I will usually order whatever your wife orders. And I will only have one because anything more than that, forget it. I can't film the next day. But as you see, come here every day, talk to you about a black swan. Okay, so now this is what we need to do. Bravo needs to give you solutions. 1, trade Disney. 2, trade Tesla. Actually, this was in my watch list. Look at this. The watch list down below. Triangle. It was a swing trade. It was a 200. It was everything. It's a Bravo 9. It's a 9 count. It's purple. What are you going to do? It's ready to click the short button, Brad. I even have Tesla in my AI trades it. That's the most popular. Look at that. But we want Disney. If you have currently held Disney for a decade, see, I reinforce that would be 10 years. 2015. Guess what, kids? You're in the same spot. Just remember, time in the market is always stupid. Also, imagine for those of you that are like, yeah, Disney, you guys are, it was over 202. You've lost half. You're now at $100, 112, but guess what? You're probably going lower. But here's exactly what will happen. Number one, get my indicators. Look at this. 789. It's going to reverse. Hey, how'd you know that? Came on here, reversed. Came on there, reversed. Came on there, reversed. It's going to bounce there. Probably maybe a small swing trade. You're in a falling wedge. It's going to pop a little bit. I'm even telling you it's probably going to happen in the future. Then you got a 200-day moving average. It'll cut down there. It's going to want to retest there. Ta-da. But you got nothing going on right now. Or you could throw it into my prime automation. Tell me without telling me. I don't even like showing this. I feel like it's a scam. And it is not. I've been telling you, I've been letting 10 new people in a day until I just open the floodgates. You ain't getting in unless you have my course first, because I need you to know how to trade. Look at everything live. It's start date, 30 days, 90 days, 180, 60, total profit, 765%, 825, 528, from wherever. What we do this week, 48%, 39, 400, 500, all the way down. Look, I see nothing. Well, I mean, I see a lot. And let's look at crypto, Blowfin, 3,400. Crypto's pumping, boys. This is just great. Is that 22,000? Is that 21? I think it's 2,000. Look at this. This isn't, I know. You're like, sell it. Okay, come buy it. 20 million, and you could open up the floodgates. My goal is to teach you guys how to do this. Look, I'm just scrolling down. This is live accurate. Just go down to the bottom. What's the worst one? Worst one. Trump. This week, the worst one, a percent. Pretty sure the ones up here, 15, 110, 164% will fix it. So while the government destroys everything, this guy, all the guys, I mean, Trump just destroyed my numbers. Just had to shill your coin there, didn't you, orange guy? You're solving this by starting businesses. I don't want to hear your excuses. Actually have a goal where I'm going to take someone. I have a trader. I've already walked you through the story. Broke, rides a scooter, has Asperger's. He would be in like special ed classes like me. Never went to college, dropped out of high school. And lo and behold, say, please just don't question me. And he's crushing it on the trades and a business. I will get him to $1 million this year. No, I have not enabled anything. My next thing is to take someone and start a window washing company. And I want someone who's like 16. I like that because I had high school kids that started Movement Watches and sold it for $300 million. Oh, that was a one-off. Well, I'll tell you what's not an off is this Trump administration looking at options to provide Argentina financial lifeline. So that way you pay more in taxes. You owe $383,000 during the Trump administration. Maybe he's just pushing you to start your own business. Because remember, kids, you start a business, you have things called expenses. So if you make $100,000, but if you have $100,000 in expenses, your taxes are very nothing. You can even open up, talk to your accountant, LLC, for your trading account. But the best way to avoid, you always have to pay taxes. So you have futures. You guys see me trade futures. You have options. You have crypto, which most of you are like, what? Oh, hey, where's that at? Something like futures, you get taxed at a lower rate. Or you could do absolutely nothing and then you'll be part of y'all gonna die finance. I'm sorry, in life, you have no choice. In a debt-based system, you have to move your money every single day. And if you live in a government, like take UK, and you decided, you know what, we don't need that Second Amendment, well, now you're gonna have to flee. If you wanna know what it's gonna look like, Google search Muslim countries and then go, you know what, I don't fit in. So the trigger's been pulled, it's time to run. I love you. I gotta run and get on a flight. I'll see you tomorrow.